So, why are so many INFPs in pain, depressed, unemployed, not in relationships, and complaining that they feel like aliens on planet Earth? I want to dedicate this video to explaining the subjective INFP experience of reality, and explain to all the other types out there why we struggle with the world as it is, and why we handle it differently. So I'll begin. So the best way I can explain the INFP experience is through a metaphor. There's a Jewish fable about a princess who lived in a castle and had everything she wanted because she was the princess in the castle. And then one day her father said that she has to marry a simple man from some village somewhere, and he sent her away from the castle to marry this man. And she reluctantly left the castle and married this man, and in their marriage she was never happy. Even though her husband would give her everything he had, all the money and the food and the love, everything he could give her, he would give her. And yet this princess was never happy, because she was always dissatisfied, because she remembered the castle that she came from. She couldn't forget all that she had before. And then, in comparison to what she had, nothing he could give her, her husband, was satisfying. So she was always depressed, and she felt empty, and she knew there's so much more that she could have. This metaphor is a metaphor for the human soul. The human soul came from heaven. It was part of God, of divinity, a place of perfect union and connection and love and harmony. And then God said, okay, time to go. And he put us in this body, and now we're living on this place. And yeah, it's not like heaven. So that's why human beings in general are commonly not satisfied with life. They want more, they feel like something's missing, they could be more, it could be better, blah, blah, blah. However, since the INFP is the ultimate idealist, one might say that the INFP has the best memory. Is like all human beings are like the princess that left the castle, but INFPs have the best memory of the castle, of heaven, of what used to be. And what used to be in heaven was not food and money and fame and honor and everything that this world offers. Heaven had completely different things. It had things like ultimate union and connection and inspiration and love, and things that even our brains today can't even like grasp. We can only kind of sense that, you know, there's something beyond this world, there's something deeper, and there's a higher purpose, and there's like just something out there that's bigger and more intense and better. And then, even though we know that, we are forced by society to work from 9 to 5 in boring jobs in front of computers, and then we're forced to get married and have kids, and then like some point, life is not very exciting anymore, and it's not like Romeo and Juliet kind of love anymore, blah blah blah. And these are things that everybody experiences. I mean, everybody would say, that's life, whatever, get over it. But the thing is that INFPs, being the ultimate idealists, metaphorically speaking, have the best memory of heaven. So when you remember, because there's like a connection to ideals, it's just like your brain automatically goes there. It's very hard that the gap between the real and the ideal, the gap between heaven and this world, is experienced super, 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 super intensely. Very, very intensely. So what happens is INFPs just feel they're constantly not fulfilled, dissatisfied. Most people, or a lot of people, get a promotion at work. They feel good, makes them feel better about themselves. INFPs get a promotion, it's nice for 2 minutes. It doesn't really, and then I feel dissatisfied again. It's just not what I wanted. INFPs, I don't know, anything, just things don't fulfill as easily. It's a lot harder to feel satisfied in everything. So for jobs, for example, nobody likes a boring 9-to-5 job in front of a computer. But people, whatever, okay, we don't like it, we do it anyway. INFPs might sit in front of a computer from 9 to 5, and at some point, it's literally like they're suffocating. I want out of here. It's that kind of life's limitations and structure and mundaneness is super, super harsh on INFPs. It's just, we don't handle that as well as most people. So INFPs quit jobs, and INFPs quit relationships, or don't go into them because you can tell in advance that they're not going to be meaningful enough and deep enough. And INFPs are not motivated by things that most people are motivated. Money doesn't motivate us. External glory doesn't motivate us. Some people can just study, become lawyers because they want to impress their friends and family. And INFPs, we just don't care about it. I don't want to impress anybody. I just want to change the world. I want to do something meaningful and deep and blah, blah, blah. So then you get a person who's really, really never satisfied with life. And yeah, that's basically what it is. So